Hi guys, Dr. Mo here and welcome back to the channel. I want to talk today with you and find out if you know your love language. What is your love language? Many of you are familiar with the 5 love languages, but we want to dive into it a little bit more so that you will understand exactly what your love language is so that in the future you can explain exactly what you expect from your partner. Later on in the week, we'll definitely have another video where we would dive into how to actually treat your partner based on their love language. So to dive into it today, let's start off with the very first love language, which is words of affirmation. Many of you may think you know what words of affirmation is, but let's just talk a little bit about it. Verbal expressions of love, appreciation, and encouragement is what words of affirmation really is about. It's one of those things that you like to hear from people that they love you or that they care for you, how much they care for you, how great you are. Those type things are the things that you'd like to hear. You want to hear from your significant other and your family and your friends exactly how they feel. You want them to express it. Those are the words of affirmation. The second one is quality time. You really like when people are giving their time to you. Definitely want to make sure that you know that they care a lot about you because they are spending their quality time with you. You don't care most times if they are spending it with you and a child. However, what's very important to you is that if you're spending that quality time, you would also like to have that time alone without any other distractions, and that quality time alone, just to spend time with that significant other or those people in your life that make the most. You also would think about physical touch. Physical touch is the connection you have with someone that's appropriate through just touching. Is non-sexual or it could be sexual, but this is the way you feel when you're actually interacting with someone. You want them to touch you. You don't mind a hug. You don't mind them grabbing your hand or showing you that they love you or that they care for you or that they want you around. All of those type things consist of what physical touch is all about. Many people don't realize that physical touch is a love language, and it's perfectly okay if you're a touchy-feely type person and you want someone to touch you and to let you know that you're loved and that you're cared about and thought of. Those are great things, and there's totally nothing wrong with that. Acts of service. Acts of service could be huge, but it also is one of the love languages that many people possess. Acts of service are those things that they are selfless acts. This thoughtfulness on the other person's part. You want them to think about you. You want them to do things that let you know how much they care about you. You don't care about the physical touch as much, but you definitely want them to show you. It's like actions speak louder than words. Well, there you have it. Acts of service. They want you to do the things that you wouldn't ordinarily do or just show them that you care. And many times it could be, buying flowers, or it could be buying chocolates, or it could be just saying thank you and acknowledging the fact that they're doing things for you. It could be just washing the dishes if that's something you don't do all the time. Acts of service is all about letting the person know that they are thought of, that they're cared about by way of showing acts of service, doing something, action, doing it, putting it in motion. That is the type of person that will possess acts of service as a love language. And then your last one is receiving gifts. People like to receive gifts in this love language. They want to receive gifts, and it doesn't even have to be the most expensive gift. They just want gifts, small gifts, small tokens of appreciation, small tokens of love, small tokens of this thoughtfulness. Things like you can just buy, and some do want larger gifts. It all depends, but you know exactly who you are. And if you're a person that like gifts, you're definitely one that would align with the receiving gifts type of love language. Those gifts could be insignificant gifts to some person, but they're very valuable to you. Those gifts could be $5 or $500 or even $5,000. It doesn't matter, but what most matter is that you're thought of and someone is giving you gifts. Nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean that you are a gold digger or that all you think about are gifts. It just means that your love language is aligned with receiving gifts, and there's totally nothing wrong with it. We have gone over all 5 of the love languages. Now, down in the comment section, by all means, go ahead and tell me, what is your love language? And even, I would dare you to even state the love language of your partner. In the next video, we're going to actually discuss the things, the do's and don'ts as it pertains to the love languages. It would behoove you to actually know exactly what is allowed and what is not as it pertains to your partner. And what are the expectations, the things you should and should not do. All right, I'm Dr. Mo. I hope this has been helpful. Go out, figure out your love language, and place a comment below. Thanks.